And we are back as we start the fourth quarter here at Russkier Field. Alongside Alan Patton, Jerry Girardi, Villa Grove with a comfortable advantage in front of Crossroads Academy in non-conference play by the score of 54-7 as we start the fourth quarter. A second down 11 play and a loss of another yard there, so it'll be third a dozen.
Nieto has carried the last two times and lost a couple yards. It'll be third down and 12 back at the 18. 5 carries -2 for the Blue Devil freshman, Gilbert Nieto, 5'10", 130. His legs are probably tired from doing all the the kickoffs.
And he's made some good special teams tackles.
Yes, he has. He has.
There's a pitch, and here is Bradley. Oh, a face mask. Blatant face mask as Bradley tried to make something happen on the wide running play.
He was going to be thrown for a loss back to the 14-yard line.
Now in high school, do we have the, is it a 5 or 15-yard penalty?
I think it's 15.
What? Where's the face mask?
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah.
Holding, I guess, holding is declined.
Wow.
I beg your pardon. I thought it was a face mask.
Well,
I
loss of about 4, so it's 4th and 16. So Nieto back to punt.
And Lane back deep to receive.
And now we've got a whistle, and the clock is stopped. Villa Grove takes time out.
I think Chad Musselman wishes this was the NFL and he had like a red flag in his pocket there. He was ready to, but I don't know. But that was
well, the play was coming our way, and we could see the face mask, but apparently another official saw the hold first against the Blue Devils. So that's the second timeout for Villa Grove.
And that stops the clock with 10 minutes and 9 seconds left in this fourth quarter.
Noticed on the sideline that Ryan Pierce had some ice on his left knee. I don't think it's anything serious, but gives him a chance to rest up a little bit, get ready for next week. Here's a snap to Nieto on the punt. Gets it away, good one. Going to hit it about the 49 of Crossroads. Lina Lane will take it at the 39. He's coming to the near side. Gets away from one man and is pushed out of bounds at about the 48 or 49-yard line. About a 47-yard kick for Nieto. And Lane has run out of bounds at the 48 for Crossroads Academy. So the Crusaders, John Scioni at quarterback. Let's give you some of their players in there. Eric Rio.
As we split out this side. And Jimmy Elliott wide to the right. First and 10 from the 48-yard line.
Scioni's played most of the second half. Here's a handoff to the right side.
DiArgento, the ball carrier.
Joe DiArgento.
And the tackle, 54, Keelhorn. Keelhorn, thank you.
Loss of about a yard. We're going to call it the 47, 2nd and 11. So we said Crossroads Academy is made up of homeschooled kids in the Chicago, Northern Illinois area. I think they've got a couple games against other homeschool groups later on in the season. Here's a handoff to the tight end, Stephen Moyer.
Dustin White, 45 and 53. Tanner Bergner combined to make the stop there.
And back to the 46, another loss of a yard. Crossroads got down to as close as the 15-yard line in the third quarter. Then they got a block punt, set things up at the 3, and they scored their only touchdown off of that. Here's Gioni pitching left side.
Argento.
Joe DiArgento, 5'6", 125, and a freshman.
Zach Broker and 35, Justin Whitney.
And I'm going to give him a couple back to the original line of scrimmage, so it's going to be 4th and 10 at the 48.
7:20 left in the fourth quarter.
Brandow back to punt.
And Guerrero is back deep to receive along with Nathan Bradley, 16 and 20, respectively.
This is the first punt of the second half, I think, for Brandow. Unless I've missed one, which is totally possible. Ball hits in the 26 and rolls out of bounds at about the 16-yard line. About a 36-yard kick. That's his best of the afternoon.
With 6:43 to go and counting in the fourth quarter.
Call it the 16.
Yes, sir. As Villa Grove looks to join, they are well on their way to joining Cerro Gordo as
undefeated team.
Undefeated, yes, sir, in the Little Oak Valley. Thank you, exactly. 2 years ago, Villa Grove off to a 3-0 start.
Next week, Tri-County will be at Arcola. We'll be at that game. East Central will be at Cerro Gordo, Bement. And then Martinsville will be at Villa Grove, here at Villa Grove. And the next Saturday, Crossroads Academy comes back to East Central Illinois, and they'll take on Arthur Lovington Atwood Hammond.
Gunter completes it to Boatwright on this side of the field. He breaks by. Ooh, he tried to break that tackle there as he got to about the 25-yard line, and I think his counterpart, who wears number 11, made the stop there. That was John Scioni there, as the reserves making their presence felt.
Gain of about 8 on the play. Gunner 1 of 2, passing for 8 yards. Going to be second down and a couple. Ball just across the 35 or the 25-yard line.
Keaton Ray, number 8, is going to be split out to the left side of the field. Boatwright in a slot position left side.
Call it a short 2 yards. And then Gunner is going to be swarmed back. Scioni in on the stop.
Along with Micah Clark, number 88. Found a gap in that offensive line and greeted and grounded Gavin Gunner.
Yeah, they're gonna be third down and 9, so a loss of 7 on the play for Gunner.
Approaching the 4.5-minute mark.
Ball at about the 19-yard line. We'll call it the 19.
Whitney wide right, number 35. Boatwright slot right. Full motion there and a handoff.
Nieto met at the line of scrimmage.
Clark, 88, was there along with
Bergen, I think, 68.
You are correct, sir, yes.
Ball marked at the 15-yard line. So it's going to be 4th down and 13 yards to go.
Inside 4 minutes now remaining in the fourth quarter.
And Nieto will punt once more.
Lane still in the game for Crossroads.
Gets a high snap, kind of a rugby type approach to it. Going to be taken at the 42 by Lane, and he fumbles it. The ball's on the football.
Yes. Nieto getting that off just in time there. Pressure was coming, and he had a second of spare to get it away, and that he did.
Yeah, that was about a 27-yard punt. The fourth one for Nieto this afternoon had one of them blocked.
That's the one that
set up the only touchdown for Crossroads.
Under 3 minutes to play.
Well, I don't know much about Chicago Academy, but I tell you, Crossroads has run into a very good football team this afternoon in Villa Grove.
Wagner turning wide to the right.
Boatwright holding on for dear life as Wagner goes around the right side. Got to go to the 39-yard line. Gain of 3 on the play. Boatwright rather came around from the backside and tried to pull him down from behind and was drugged for 2nd and 7 for the Crossroads Crusaders.
Now with about 2 minutes to play.
And we've got all sorts of motion. Tailback,
center,
left guard,
yep.
yeah. One defensive lineman for Villa Grove. They're going to call it illegal procedure against Crossroads. That is their 8th penalty for 50 yards. So it goes back 5 to the 44-yard line. It'll be 3rd down and 12 for the Crusaders at the Villa Grove 44.
And special thanks once again to Celeste Rogers and Tim Rogers making us sound good and look good too. In these beautiful DouglasCountyDigest.com t-shirts, and we thank them.
And we've got a little movement again.
I want to say the defense this time, a little helmet-to-helmet encroachment, perhaps. I could be wrong, but
well,
nope.
Yep, we're gonna call encroachment against Villa Grove. You got the call that time.
Only took about 47 football minutes for yours truly to.
Better late than never.
I get
5 penalties for 45 yards for the Blue Devils.
That's one way to gain 5 yards. We're inside the last minute.
So the ball goes back to the 39. And John Cioni, split backs behind. Wide receivers to each side of the field. Here's a handoff over the right side. And is that's number 88.
Or 89? Or
Micah Clark. Clark got about a yard, I think.
One of the Villa Grove players trying to get back on the sideline to prevent the too many players on the field. Penalty, and Cioni is going to keep it inside the 25 down to about the 21. And
that's got to be the end of the ball game.
Final score here at Russ Gear Field, Villa Grove Blue Devils 54, Crossroads Academy 7. Villa Grove improving to 3-0 on the year thus far, joining Cerro Gordo as the only unbeaten in the Little Oka Valley Conference. Our thanks to you for joining us. Our thanks to our sponsors. For my tag team partner, Alan Patton, and Celeste Rogers and Tim Rogers, Jerry Girardi signing off. And this has been the DouglasCountyDigest.com Varsity Football Game of the Week.